during assemblies, during talent show, I'm always in the audience, like you guys. And one thing I always noticed when I was an audience member is that every time we have an assembly, the speaker starts off the exact same way. They do this, they do this. They stand up, they take the mic, they say something like, "Hey Campbell, what's going on? Let me make you hear some noise!" Yeah, and usually they get a lot less noise than that, so thank you guys, right? So, I'm doing stand-up comedy, right, for my talent, and, I forgot one day. So I'm doing comedy, right? I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna say about this. And yeah, it's pretty weird, right? Comedy's a pretty weird concept, especially during this talent show, right? We got some really great performers tonight, as you guys have heard. We got singers, dancers, and I feel kind of out of place, right? I feel kind of weird, If Cindy and Priyanka are like Endgame, I'm like Shrek 2 or something like that. That's how I feel, right? So I'm in my final year of high school. I'm taking calculus this semester. And math's not my strongest subject. I'm sure many of you guys can relate. Yeah, usually I like to think of myself as a pretty confident guy, right? But all that kind of goes out the window when I have to check 3 + 8 into my calculator and my hands are literally shaking because I don't know what the answer is. So I try to like math, but sometimes it feels like math doesn't really like me back, right? I asked my calculus textbook to prom, but all it said to me was find the slope of the graph at y equals 1/2 e to the power of x and x equals 4, so I think it just wants to be friends. Kind of sucks. But yeah, my math teacher, he's a really funny guy though, right? I think sometimes it's not even about the subject, it's about the teacher that really defines the experience, right guys? So, I won't mention his name, I wouldn't want to embarrass Mr. Pai like that. So I remember one day, middle of winter, it was freezing cold inside our math classroom. It was like 16 degrees or something, right? I guess the government decided to cut heating out of the education budget this time. So yeah, it was so cold, and everyone was talking about how cold it was. But Mr. Pai just stood up, he was there, and he was like, "Cold? I'm actually pretty hot, Meanwhile, everybody is literally shivering while this guy's wearing a freaking t-shirt. But yeah, so I kind of was like, calling one. I was like, who does this guy think he is, right? I talked to my friend. I'm like, Mr. Pai's a flexor. Right? And then I lock eyes with him. And I realized, oh no, you weren't supposed to hear that. And Mr. Pai asked me, what? What do you say? I'm a flexor? What's a flexor? So, now if all of you guys in the audience could do me a solid right now, take out your phones, go on Urban Dictionary, search up flexor, and look at the second definition, right? This is exactly what me and Mr. Pai were both doing at this time. And yeah, apparently that word doesn't mean what I think it is, according to Urban Dictionary, right? So I don't even really remember what it was. Okay, someone just shout it out to me real quick. No? I don't really remember. So I called my math teacher a flexor, and at this moment in time, I was thinking to myself, how do I get out of this situation as fast as possible, right? So I'm in debate club. I have a friend in debate club too. She taught me this really great strategy for when you don't know what to say in a situation, right? It's called drinking water and stalling for time, right? So I'm sitting here with my water bottle. I'm drinking my water bottle. I also realized I can't hold the mic and the water bottle at the same time. So yeah, I'll pretend I'm sitting here. I was also standing. I wasn't sitting. You see, it was really weird trying to think of that joke in my head because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to school. Like For what? Oh, it's for this part of my act where I knock over a stool. Anyways, so I was standing. Just kidding, I wasn't standing. I was actually sitting. I really wanted to knock that over, though, so. I was sitting. So I was sitting there with my water bottle, chugging away, and I was doing what any logical problem solver would do in this situation. I was panicking. So instead of thinking of any solutions to my problem, I was thinking to myself how I'm going to tell my parents that I got expelled from high school. Yeah, and I was thinking to myself, like if I wanted to get expelled, if I was going to get expelled, I wish it was at least for something cool, right? Not because I called my teacher a bad word. That would kind of suck. But thankfully for me, you guys can see I'm still here. I'm still in one piece. Mr. Pai spared me. He was a very merciful man. And I kind of appreciate that, right? Because I think it's important to be able to take a joke, to be able to laugh at yourself. Mr. Pai knows that that's not what I really mean when I call him a flexor. So I really appreciate that, right? I think it's important just to make fun of yourself. We're all human. Except for that, that Mark Zuckerberg guy. He's definitely a robot, but we're all human. We all have imperfections. We all flaw. And self-deprecating humor, it's a great thing, right? It's reliable. It's dependable. I can't really relate to that, but So I'm super skinny, right? I'm like super skinny. Can you hands up for all my really skinny people in the crowd? Right? Sleeves 5 times before they go up my elbow, or else they'll just fall down. So I've been underweight my entire life, and it kind of sucks, right? I weigh around 110 grams. And I remember in 6th grade when we were learning about drugs in health class, we were learning about steroids. And the first thing the guy next to me said about steroids, he said, "Brandon, do you take anti-steroids?" That's when I realized that, maybe humanity isn't inherently good. In this moment, even the teacher was laughing at me, guys. That's how bad it was. It's such a bad feeling that even the teacher is laughing at you, right? Yeah, my friend Jacob knows that feeling really well. So, but being skinny, don't get me wrong, it does come with its advantages, right? Sometimes people tell me I look tall. Right? And that's not really because I look that tall or I am that tall, it's just because I have basically the silhouette of a stick. Right? I'm around 5'8.5". Yeah, so 5'9" on my dating profile. Just kidding, guys. I'm only 17. I don't have a dating profile. Hit me up on Google Classroom. Yeah, I'm not super athletic either. I never liked sports, but my mom always tried to get me into sports because she wanted to make the whole, giving birth thing worthwhile. I used to play basketball at the Milliken Parks and Rec Center, but I sucked. I was really bad. Guys, I sucked. Yeah, the only point I ever scored was on my own net. I remember it as if it was yesterday, right? I got the ball. Somehow. I booked it to the end of the court because I realized this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This would never happen again. And I made the shot, it went in somehow. And I thought I had done it, but then I look over to my coach's face, and he just has this terrible face of horror and confusion, and I just realized at that moment, yeah, maybe I should stick to playing video games. But what wasn't really humiliating at the time, of course, but what really matters to me is that, at the end of the day, a few years later, I gotta make fun of myself, I gotta make you guys laugh, and make a joke about it. One of my childhood role models, Stephen Hawking, one of my favorite quotes from him is that life would be tragic if it were funny. And my second favorite quote from Stephen Hawking is, "I can't go anywhere in the world without being recognized. It's not enough to just wear a wig and sunglasses. The wheelchair gives me away." Thanks so much for having me, guys.